Hello everyone, today we'll take a look at the best gaming laptops in the market for 2021. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I'll try to help you find the right one for your needs. To see the most up-to-date prices and find out more information about these laptops, you can check out the links in the description below. Before we start, I have a question for you guys. Which laptop are you using right now, and what is your opinion on it? Let me know in the comments. Number 5. Lenovo Legion 5. Best under $1,000. Lenovo's gaming laptop's design is among my favourite. It has an industrial design that looks stylish no matter where you bring it. It looks great for playing games, but it also looks professional enough to bring into an office, so it's quite nice. Most of the ports are located in the back, which is awesome. It's fantastic for cable management. If you're like me, then you game with wired peripherals, and it's a real pain when those cables are all sticking out to the sides. Moreover, you'll be connected to power, something that you'll want for the best performance, and don't forget about wired internet. All of those cables can get in the way. On the back of this machine, you'll find an Ethernet power, an AC power port, two USB 3.2 Gen 1 Type A ports for 5 Gbps speeds, HDMI 2.0 and USB 3.2 Type C with DisplayPort. The Lenovo Legion 5 packs a 15.6-inch FHD display with options for 60Hz, 120Hz and 144Hz for the refresh rates, so you can get whichever works the best for you. If you consider buying the Legion 5/5i laptop for gaming, I wouldn't hesitate too much. You can play any modern game on the Lenovo Legion 5 with settings set to high and can expect to have more than 60 FPS in-game. This means you'll experience stunning visuals and will be able to game very smoothly. Number 4. Razer Blade Pro 17. Best 17-inch laptop. The Razer Blade Pro 17 is far from an ultrabook. It's just over £6 and boasts a 17-inch screen, an H-series processor and a top-end RTX GPU. But it's got an ultrabooky type vibe to it. Like its smaller counterparts in the Blade line, the Pro 17 is chic and professional, lacking the bells and whistles you might expect to see on a large gaming laptop. The chassis is all black and all aluminium, with Razer's logo adding a sleek splash of green to the lid. The keyboard, while colourful, is classy and subdued. But the insides are where the Pro 17 really stands out from its siblings. This thing has serious power, packed with an 8-core Intel Core i7-10875H and NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 2080 Super Max Q. The laptop's wide port selection means you can potentially connect up to 3 external displays. There are 3 USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type A ports, 1 USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type C, 1 Thunderbolt 3, 1 Ethernet, 1 power port, 1 HDMI and 1 UHS 3 SD card slot, in addition to a Kensington lock. The standout feature here, though, is the display. The Pro 17 can come with one of 2 screens, a 300Hz screen with 1920 by 1080 resolution, or a 120Hz touch display with 3840 by 2160 resolution. The high refresh rate and the lower resolution means that this panel is really meant for gaming. If you're looking to do serious creative work, the latter screen is a better option. If you're looking for a beast gaming laptop with a huge screen, you can't go wrong with a Pro 17. Number 3. Asus ROG Strix G15 G512 LWES76. Best multi-purpose laptop. This Strix G15 G512 is the most affordable Asus ROG notebook of the 2020 generation, and that alone makes it an option for many of you looking for a versatile, robust and powerful work or gaming notebook. The sturdy build quality, the good inputs, a fair selection of ports, the punchy audio and the excellent performance across the board are some of this lineup's main selling points. But at the same time, the GPU-CPU run very hot on this G512LV power-hungry model, and Asus only offers a slow and washed-out 144Hz panel on most of the mid-tier configurations, which could break this notebook for some of you. Unlike the ROG Strix Scar series, the ROG Strix notebooks are entirely made out of plastic. Good quality plastic, but still plastic, so don't feel as nice to the touch as some of the other choices. These laptops are sturdily built though, with a rock-solid main chassis and only some give in the lid, so nothing to complain about on that front. The laptop comes with a 15.6-inch IPS level 1920 by 1080p panel with a peak refresh rate of 240Hz and 3 milliseconds of pixel response time. The display offers a peak brightness of 300 nits, which should be enough indoors, but not so outdoors. However, a 240Hz refresh rate is a treat for competitive gamers who play titles like CSGO, Dota, and even PUBG. Definitely a great multi-purpose laptop. Number 2. Asus ROG Zephyrus G14, best for students. The Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 is the sort of gaming machine that gamers have dreamed of for years. Equipped with the latest AMD Ryzen 9 4900HS processor and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 Max-Q GPU, it puts a lot of horsepower into its little 14-inch chassis. And its price is reasonable too, making it a great option for students that want to game when they don't have to study. It's not only one of the best student laptops out there, it's one of the best laptops, period. The Zephyrus G14 sounds almost too good to be true. More than 11 hours of battery life, awesome performance for gaming and VR, thermal management that never gets hot to the touch, and a design that can satisfy both gamers and look at home in more professional settings. Measuring 12.8 by 8.7 by 0.7 inches, the compact Zephyrus G14 weighs just 3.5 pounds, making it the smallest and lightest gaming laptop on the market. The Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 is the smallest gaming laptop on the market and boasts the longest-lasting battery of any gaming laptop we've seen. The display is rock solid, the audio rich and robust, and the performance offered by the G14's AMD Ryzen 9 4900HS processor and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 Max-Q graphics card are some of the best you'll find this side of a gaming desktop. The fact that you can get all of this for a not insane amount of money is amazing. Number 1. MSI GE66 Raider, best overall. Is there ever such a thing as too much power? If you ask MSI, the answer is an emphatic no, especially in the case of its latest laptop, the MSI GE66 Raider. Packing an RTX 2080 Super Max-Q graphics card and 10th generation Intel Core i9 CPU, the GE66 Raider proved it's ready to make ample use of its mind-blowing 300Hz display too. The image quality is decent, the maximum brightness level is perfectly adequate for a dimly lit gaming den, and the matte finish does a good job of reducing glare from ambient lights. But the display's signature achievement is its lightning-fast 300Hz refresh rate, a new optional feature for the GE66. If you can get your game to display 300 frames per second or FPS, this screen can show every single frame. It's a vast improvement over the 100Hz plus displays that typically qualify as having a high refresh rate. MSI also offers 144Hz and 240Hz panels on other GE66 configs, all with full HD resolutions and 3 millisecond response times. The GE66's SteelSeries designed keyboard offers an excellent typing experience. Key presses land with satisfying thuds and there's no flex anywhere on the keyboard deck. Its loud cooling fans notwithstanding, the MSI GE66 Raider is one of the best performing 15-inch gaming laptops money can buy. Buying guide. Storage. When it comes to gaming notebooks, faster is always better, which is why a lot of people love SSDs, particularly the new PCIe cards, which deliver blistering file transfer speed. That extra boost of speed translates to faster game load times, as well as reducing hitching, that annoying pause when your drive can't produce assets fast enough to keep up with the game. If an SSD is out of your budget, we highly recommend purchasing at least a 1TB hard drive with a 7200 RPM speed. However, instead of an either-or situation, we recommend choosing a configuration that has both an SSD and a hard drive. That way you can load your games and important files on the speedy SSD and have plenty room left for everything else. CPU. Depending on your budget, you can get a very powerful Core i7 CPU or even one that you can overclock, such as the Intel Core i9 9980HK. You can also find laptops with desktop CPUs. However, most games benefit more from a quality GPU than a CPU, so you can definitely get by with a Core i5 processor. RAM. Gaming can be RAM intensive, and 8GB is what we recommend for even average productivity tasks. If you can, you should go for 16GB on a gaming PC. A laptop with a GTX 1650 or 1660 Ti usually comes with 8GB. Once you get to a GTX 2060 or higher, some will come with 16GB of RAM. If you can't get your laptop with 16GB of RAM now, consider upgrading it in the near future. Memory is upgradable in many gaming laptops, so this is an area that you can consider boosting later if you're handy with a screwdriver. Size. Most gaming laptops have 15 or 17-inch screens, though there are a few huge systems that have 18-inch panels and a handful of 14-inch systems. What size you like is a matter of personal preference, but remember that the larger the screen, the bigger and heavier the laptop.